Hi, I'm Carolyn Moore, and we are reviewing the book Caring for Widows by Brian Croft and Austin Walker. We continue in chapter 3, the compassion of Boaz. Let me read a little bit here. The compassion of God towards widows was not only displayed by the ways in which he surrounds them with protection in his word, threatening punishment to those who continually disregard his commandments, and who continue to take advantage of vulnerable widows. There are marvelous examples in the scriptures of the way he uses good men to help those who are in need, because death intruded into their daily lives. This chapter goes on to talk about Boaz and Elijah, and then it eventually starts talking about the Naomi and Ruth story, and many of you have probably know a lot about that story in general. Naomi means pleasant, but Mara means bitterness. Naomi said, "Do not call me Naomi. Naomi, call me Mara." So she wanted to be called Bittersweet because of all that she had gone through and how empty she felt. That was her self-appointed name, which kind of sums up how she felt and interpreted God's dealings with her and her family. So I can definitely relate to that, having lost my husband so young and my children, and I hear that many times. Is one of the hardest things for widows to get through is the working through the bitterness of the experience. Followed by her death, the death of her husband, she was left. A sense of destitution or isolation and loneliness overtook her spirit. Subsequent events had done nothing to diminish any of these. She had been shaken in the depths of her being, and her grief was intense and all-pervading. And pretty much widows feel this, especially in the beginning. They feel like all the happiness has been drained out of their life. And it is a very real, lived out experience, and the vision for their life in the future is very hard for them to even comprehend, not even see. It's hard for them their mind to even comprehend, because the grief is so gripping in the present moment that there is no future. There is only the breaths that they take in the moment that you're in front of them. So next we're going to be talking about Boaz, the Redeemer, and this is a really powerful story because of how God used this really good man to come into this story, and it changed everything.